Welcome back to Whiskey with E. I'm Eric. Now today, here in Australia, happy Father's Day everyone. So, on that note, hope everyone had a awesome day. Hope the festives was fun. Hope all the dads got some awesome presents. So, that being said, talking about dads, we're thinking I'm going to try something that the dads of dads would normally drink. Alright? So, you know what? Let's get right into it. You guys probably wouldn't understand what I was trying to say, so let me elaborate. Now, growing up, we all know the older generation, our grandparents, they all enjoy fortified wines. So I thought, you know what? This is for the dads of dads. We're going to try some Tawny port. Alrighty, so what we have here is Mr. Pickwick's. It comes in a lovely wooden box. Actually, a very lovely wooden box, actually. So, established Saltram Wine Estates, established 1859. Check it out. Oh yeah, sorry about the reverse language thing. Still haven't worked out how to do that flipping of the camera situation. Must be in settings. But we have some left. So this is the bottle design here. Check it out, check it out. Alrighty, so let me have a little read for you. The story of Mr. Pickwick's and his particular Tawny. Whether it's Mrs. Winkle, Pappy Van Winkle, Mrs. Winkle's return under extraordinary circumstances, the card room at Bath, or Mr. Bob Sawyer's mode of travelling, Charles Dickens penned the diary of the day through his fictional but immortal Mr. Pickwick's. Oh my goodness. This respected venerable notary and lover of human coziness presented his club his particular rare Tawny, because it is a distinguished wine, rounded and mellowed by a long period of peaceful maturation in small oak cask. It is this which enhances the bouquet, develops the rich tawny color, and deepens the palate. Minimum average blended age 20 years. So, as I said, coming out of Saltram Wine Estates, Angerson Road, South Australia. 19%, comes in a 750ml bottle. This in Australia retails for roughly $70, $65, $70. You know what, all the formalities out of the way. I'll read you some notes too, but before we do, let's pour some up and check out this color. All right, glass is a little bit dirty. Oh, we better save some to compare. Look at all the fingerprints. Oh my goodness. Alrighties. Now you have to almost look at it this way. See, when I'm looking at this way in the light, it looks too vibrantly red. Alright? And I can just see so many fingerprints. Now, when you look at it this way, you could see that tawny color. So, yeah, there you go. Without the light, you can see that brownish tawny color. But when you're looking at it like this, it kind of looks like a reddish hue. I don't know how you guys are seeing it. Anyways, so let me just introduce this to you. So Mr. Pickwick's is widely regarded as Australia's definitive Tawny. It is a rare Tawny, predominantly Shiraz and Grenache. Grenache? Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. Now, from a Solera system of more than 35 vintages, spanning more than 50 years with an average age of, like I said, 20 years. Now, the Grenache, I believe, is a sweeter style of like higher sugar content variety of grape, which I believe helps with the higher percent of alcohol, and I think it oxidizes more too, which gives it that more browner color. I don't know. Maybe that's why they're using this grape variety. Who knows? I'm just reading some notes. I just thought I'd find out what kind of grape varieties is in it. But there you go. Shiraz and Grenache. Grenache? Grenache. Am I pronouncing this wrong? Who knows? Alrighties, awards and accolades for this fine Tawny is gold at the 2021 Perth Royal Wine Awards, gold at the 2021 Royal Hobart Wine Show, and gold at the 2021 Sydney Royal Wine Show. Alrighties, now let's get right into it. So like I said, the color, predominantly you got that brownish tinge, but while I'm looking at it this way, it just appears more red. But let's see how it noses right now. I haven't had some for a little bit now, so it's had time to just sit there. Now, here we go. Oh my goodness. All right. So what you get with a higher age variety of Tawny, now, when I say higher age, they would normally state the age on the bottle. If it doesn't, then it's like a reserve, which would generally mean maybe it's 4 years old. But when it hits that 20-year mark, you're going to get more of a roasted nuts kind of vibe. All that raisins, that plums, that vibrant red fruity notes is still there, but it's just mingled in with all this beautiful roasted nuts, some different spices. You're getting that oak. You can almost say a bit of vanilla, a bit of caramel, but it's not like a bourbon. Slight chocolate. This is just nice, guys. This is just beautiful. You know what? Let's see how it tastes. Cheers, everyone. Drink responsibly, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers and fathers of fathers who would enjoy a Tawny. Cheers, everyone. This is just sweet. Now, I'm not really picking up much like acidity or anything like that. This is just really a well-rounded, easy drinking Tawny, in my personal opinion. Oh my goodness, I'm going to go for another sip, guys. Cheers, everyone. Alright, so for anyone that doesn't drink Tawny and is trying to work out, is it like, you know, when you try a wine and you might get that nasty wine look on your face when you take a sip of some cheap wine or something? Or maybe if you're new into wine, maybe you just make that face anyway. But no, it's not in that direction. Tawny, it just is more thick, it's more syrupy. You're getting the sweet, but you're getting the nuts with it. I think a little bit more age would do this well, but I have had some old ports in the past which wasn't even like an age port, but it's old in a sense where it would have been from the 1990s or something. Now that tasted like chocolate. That was just unbelievable. So maybe there is a thing, guys. Things do get better with age in the world of wine and cigar. Not so much whiskey, unless you open the bottle, and maybe letting it open up makes the experience better for you, but it doesn't get better or age longer in the bottle, as you would probably already know that. But for those who didn't, there you go. Obviously our viewers could be from all walks of life. You may be new to this, you may just be learning, just checking things out, and I'm just a man here just sharing his journey, so just giving you my thoughts. So that being said, we are going to pour some of the Keeper's Glove Special Reserve Tawny. Now this is definitely your cheap end of the spectrums of things. Now this would retail, I'd say, around $7, maybe even cheaper, $6-7. Leave it in the comments if you know the price of this. I believe this may be an Aldi type of special. Here we go, www.aldi.com. Alrighties. In the 16th century, we're not going to read the gimmicks. We're not going to read the gimmicks. We're just going to pour some up and compare it. So let's do that. Alrighties. Maybe I'll pour it into this glass, which also looks very fingerprinty. Oh my goodness, all the glasses are fingerprinty. Everyone must totally clean their glass. Did the camera just move? Why do I see rubbish? Alrighties, maybe it's the whole connection thing. Alright guys, so I am going to pour some of this and let's compare the difference between a 70 plus $65, $70 bottle of port to your $7 bottle of port. There you go. Already the color difference is just crazy. Now, vibrant red is what I'm seeing. There is a, alright, here we go. I don't know if you guys can see the difference there. You guys are probably seeing the terrible fingerprints in the glass more than anything, but there would be a lighter orangey tinge to this. That's the age that the Tawny comes out. There's a more of a tawny kind of orange hue. The more younger it is, the more of red it will be. There you go. Alrighties, let's compare the difference. The Youth, cheaper selection. Ah, alright, that is just sweet, like fresh red fruits is what I'm going to describe this as. Like almost like cherries. It's just really sweet. There you go. But there is no nuts. There's no nuttiness in there. Now this has the elements of sweet in there, but it's just coated with all this roasted nut vibes, which if you get into your Tawny, you are going to learn to love, to appreciate that aged component in the Tawny rather than the youthful, refreshing experience. Which, let's check out the experience. I haven't had this for a while, so there you go. Yeah, it's just more vibrant, more red, if that makes sense. There you go. All right, I'm gonna give it this go, and we'll compare the difference. Alrighties, cheers, everyone. Finish is not as long. It just kind of rolls over a little bit watery, to be honest. Predominantly just very sweet. I'm trying to work out what type of sweet that is, but it's like a man, I'm trying to work it out, guys. Like, there's something in this that I'm just trying to label it correctly, but I can't do it. It's almost like a raspberry cordial, kind of like that sweet kind of syrupy vibe. All right, let's compare it to the at least 20-year-old product. Alrighty, here we go. In a sense, you could call it more deep, more dark, more rounded with the extra nutty flavors, and you know, you're getting more of that. It's hard to explain. It's an oxidized, aged flavor that once you try it, you'll pick it out. So if I could recommend you try anything, grab yourself a cheap bottle of Tawny if you wanted to experience how things is at its youth, and then if you wanted to, you know, try things on a special occasion like Father's Day, now you can whip out something with more age and then enjoy the extra flavors. There you go. Now I hear in a lot of different customs or countries, I hear maybe grandparents or parents may buy a bottle of Tawny or port in a certain vintage year, maybe of the birth of that child, and then they will keep and store the bottle until that child turns of legal drinking age to open. There you go. Let me know if your family does this, or if you know any families that does this. It's very interesting. Alright guys, I'm going to be repeating myself now, but like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you all next time. Yeah, too sweet. It's just one flat flavor. At least there's the sweet, but then there's the roasted nuts or the hints of chocolate, something like that. Yep. Once you go to an age-stated Tawny, it's hard to go back. Kind of like starting to enjoy your age-stated bourbons, and sometimes it's hard to go back to the 80 proof or the younger bourbons where it's less of that oak. See, oak even influences wine, guys. There you go. Anyways, much love to you all. Have a beautiful day, have a good night, and like I said, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there and all the fathers of fathers who enjoy Tawny. Cheers, everyone. I'll catch you all next time. Drink responsibly, everyone. Wow, the fingerprints. Crazy. All right, see you all.